Hey, we're going to have a look at some of the D4th chords. Now, these are really easy and they're fantastic because you can really do versions of them that you can move up the fretboard really easy to pull off some small chords up higher on the neck. So great if you've got two guitarists or if you've got a bass player and you really want to harmonise with something, up high. All right, now what we're going to look at first is a bit of a classic, and you've probably stumbled across this one already, and it's the D suspended fourth. So all you do, pop your little finger down on that third fret. Okay, super easy, and this is one where people will bounce between your D major and then your suspended. Okay, and you can hear it's got that really trebly ring to it. It's great. It's easy and it's good fun. So now, what we really want to look at here is, okay, how am I going to do my add chords? The suspended one's so easy. Great. How do I do an add? All right. Now, again, thinking about it, where is our third? We've got to leave that in. So what we're probably going to do here is look at our fifth and move it back to the fourth. So in this case, it's that second fret on the G. It's going to go back. Okay. All right. And that actually makes our chords nice and easy. So you're just basically taking that first finger off and nice. Now with a D, it's you can finger pick these quite nicely as well. So just have a little go of just strumming those. Now, when it comes to a minor, again, really easy. We're just dropping that third note from the scale back one fret. So, and really cool sound, hey? That discordant. All right, so nice and easy, but I did promise you can move these a little bit. So what you can do is when you get into these D chords is think, all right, if I've got three fingers down, I can just move them around, shuffle them around a bit, and then I can get a chord. Now, sometimes the stretch up the top of the neck is a bit annoying. So if we move it down though, into somewhere nice like this, you get yourself a cool little small chord. Okay, so that's something really kind of different you can do with this chord. Quite cool. And yeah, you can move it around. All right, keep aware when you do this, if you're using it in a chord progression, you've got to be aware of your modes, because sometimes in the Lydian mode, well, not sometimes, all the time, in the Lydian mode, you will find that the fourth sounds off. Okay, now we'll get to that a little bit more when we look at the theory behind it, but just be aware of it. If it sounds wrong, don't do it. Okay, so we've got a little bit of movement there. Now, something else that I want to look at here is you might go, ooh, these little notes here, they're actually making a pattern that I've seen before. And when you look at the fourth, you're going, oh, that's actually a G. All right, is that the fifth of a G? Actually, yeah, it is. And then if you're looking at this pattern, all right, that's a major third. So what you've actually done here is stacked up a chord. So if you actually take this chord from that next note down, you're actually playing a G. So this is where your fourths and sixths actually start to confuse people in what chord are you playing. And there's a thing called inversions that start to come into play as well. And look, if it's got the same notes as a chord in it, it pretty much is that chord. So your D4th, all right, is very much a G. Now, try and wrap your head around that one. But if you play this little chord, that's a G. Okay, so you can really have a think. If I move it around, okay, there you go. You've got a C. So just something to be aware of when we start mucking around with these adds. You start to muddy the waters a bit. So have a try of those D4ths playing over a D, then see what happens when you play it over a G. Okay? We'll leave it there, and I'll see you next time.